Yeah, yeah, Godspeed. The world get bored and man go dumb, so we walk on moon and try to land on sun. Clone these cells so you can make my lunch and build me back to health when I take my plunge. Man, this is all a bonanza, ain't even a chance. Just get your hands up. They laugh at your hammer, your plans to get your bands up. So pose for this camera lens and get your dance on and make sure you're portraying the person that are your fans. Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me everything you see and everything you saw. Back and forth and up and down and probably seen it all. And I always get the chills when I review and I recall. I get in between these sentiments, they split at the seams. Ascension is key when dealing with inventions of me. I vow to walk the dirty earth till I get Brillo it clean, cause a century of them is worth a minute of
candles burning as the world keeps spinning round. Catch that feeling, your feet barely touch the ground. Fly away, keep it moving, tell them don't look back. Keep it moving, tell them don't look back. And keep them candles burning, and don't look back.
Anticipating my 30s like what you waiting on. I pray that I find you before the summer's gone. They say the ending is close, I'm trying to better my ways. If I don't make it to August, somebody finish this. I'm feeling like $100 million when I'm standing still. Chill, man, how I'm supposed to feel when you on top of your grizzly, my nigga, they going silly. Watch me pop a wheelie when I pull up in your city. I'm feeling like a caterpillar ready to fly, ready or not. We was bumping ready to die. On my biggie, ain't no fucking with me, ain't no competition. Try to play me, then it's automatic. Back up, you don't want no static. My soul is electric, this beat is eclectic. I have to perfect it to give you the message. They say that I'm gifted, counting my blessings, adding up praise. When I hop out the whip, bet they throw a parade. Dollar and a dream, baby. Oh, we give the people what they need, baby. Oh, this lifestyle can get so contagious. I step back, thank God that we made
Keep them
it.
candles burning,
Hey, yeah.
as the world keeps spinning round. Catch that feeling,
Catch that feeling.
your feet barely touch the ground.
Away we go.
Fly away, keep it moving, tell them don't look back. Keep it moving, tell them don't look back. And keep them candles burning, and don't look back.
Don't know way.
Let's get spiritual. We don't need a wow, we need miracles. Take a long pause as an interlude. For the cause am I wrong? I'm no longer concerned. I'm a part of it all. Let it go. Do the right thing for yourself. Forget all the bad and do good. Live limitless. Look life through the scope of its images. No matter how real it gets, you feel you would fall. Just to be real, I'm glad you feeling it out. I'm praying for the world, I'm also ready for peace. I know what I want, that's why I do this for me. Me is in love, love what I got. I am what I am, love me or not. I'm making some moves, so we all be grooving. I'm taking this rocket all the way to the moon. To the people, hold on.
That was more of a like an escapism type of thing as well. That was like everything that goes on and everything you experience. There's so much chaos going on in the world, but you know the hook is keep them candles burning as the world keeps spinning around. It's just like you have to keep that your flame alive. Like you have to keep that focus, that mind state. Keep your good heart. You know, don't let outside forces ruin your soul. You know, so it's like keep them candles burning as the world keeps spinning around. Catch that feeling. You know, it was more of a way to calm people down in this storm that we've been in 2019, 2020, just with all the social stuff going on.
Like from a personal level, y'all don't know this, but like one of my favorite reasons why like I love the name Godspeed is because like your pops always say that to us. You know, no matter like we leave, you know, Godspeed. You know what I mean? And then like in looking at it, like you know, it was like when I wrote my verse, it was like coming close to like up on my birthday, and I was like, man, there's a lot that's happening, within this amount of time, and I gotta say something if it's the last thing that I say. So for me, it was really just as Moon mentioned, expressing myself as much as possible, and it might be a chance to where we never get to blow out those candles again. So if we don't get that opportunity, then here's what it was for.
That's what I was gonna say. Speaking on your verse, like just in this climate, you don't know if you're gonna see your next birthday.
And that's, you know, being dark, going down a dark path, but at the same time it's reality. And people need to know that. You know what I'm saying? So him saying, if he don't make it to August, somebody finishes verse 1. Like, that's the mind state that people are in. Like, that's the mind state that people walk around with when everybody thinks, oh, they're just such and such, and they're paranoid. No, like, we leave the house every day wondering if we're going to make it back home sometimes. To see our family, to see, you know, all based on features. So, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of going back to the other one, but I like that mind state for that song. Is a really feel-good song, even though it's real. It's deep. Yeah. They laugh at your amateur plans to get your bands up, because, like, certain people think they're getting money, but they ain't getting as much money as the people that's controlling things. You know what I'm saying? So all this money stacked phone shit on Instagram, like, that's not real money, and you're missing the point of the whole thing. Like, invest that, do what you got to do, and try to break this whole curse that's going on with, you know, them trying to just parade artists around, trying to live this lifestyle, make sure you're portraying the person that all your fans want. Like, they will feed you that, like, oh, you can't make this type of song because you're gonna lose your edge. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, they wanna portray that violence, that ignorance, that drug this and such that. Like, that's kind of where that came from. It's just pretty much they're just working puppet wise, you know. And that's kind of what I had imagined when I wrote that.
You can take a bad situation and make it a good situation. As well, you could take a good situation and make it a bad situation. But, you know, I just, like, also just learn the love of appreciation for live shows.
Man.
If I can't see another fan, oh my God.
I miss that.
I don't, man. Like,
it's
but,
different.
like, seriously, like, you know,
bro.
because, like, even if, you know, we perform here or whatnot, it's nothing like having, like you said, that community here, you know, that energy, that vibe, because that we feed off that just as much as they feed off us.
Yeah, bro, it's a real thing. Like, energy, especially in a room full of people, like a collective consciousness type thing, when everybody has, like, one goal in mind, or they're feeling like one feeling collectively, it's like one of the most powerful things ever in life. And, like, when you're an artist and you fiend for that, I know we all been just
faces,
super
man.
struggling. Bro, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just nothing like performing for people and actually, you know, them taking the time out to come out, and we can make them happy, give them a good time, make them forget about life for a while, you know.
It's humbling, man. Like, to be able to not only, you know, perform in front of people, like, people actually came to see you do something that you love doing, and they even if they don't get it as much as you get it yourself, like, they still support it and understand, like, that this is something that's impactful. And then, like, to be able to walk off stage and thank everybody for being there, like,
Man, that's super
that
important.
moment right there is something that, you know, you can't take that away. You know what I mean? And it's a feeling that can't be replaced with anything else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? He was playing this jump back in the day, you know?
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's go.
hey,
When you're gonna learn there is not relation, these machinations shot to sake them neighbors. Don't talk to strangers, often dangerous, all invasive. Start the patience, made some conversation off the Nathan, cause they don't talk my Martian language. And far from awesome, off the page, I toss and turn these awful phrases all through ranger. But I'm feeling myself. Simmer down, Mennonite, sit in my synagogue, can we all get along with it all? Well, out many times, so too synchronized, oh, he is still alive, living like, well, Jimmy God in the calm over y'all, intercom into my cinnamon, right around.
Goodbye.
It's hello, we don't know anymore. Don't jump out that window, just look up. Here we go. I've been going crazy all day. We've been going crazy all day. You've been going crazy all day. Don't lose your mind, baby. It's goodbye. It's hello. No anymore. Don't freak out and don't lose your mind, baby.
Every day I gotta pray, I beat the case, I chase the life, I stay on course. They say I can't, I cuss around and prove them no remorse. Time to get back to my Hoku. I can't die my Hoku. Bang bang, boom 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 boom. Now we can't do it, the host got get lit. We just start fight to the raincoat. Everybody gonna get a raincoat. Putting out vibes like a fireman. Hotel Cali in the rainforest. Down with a good guy. Nobody know what we've been through. This is everything that we pray for.
It's goodbye, it's hello, we don't know anymore. Don't jump out that window, just
Just look up, here we go.
I be going crazy all day. You been going crazy all day. Going crazy all day.
Don't lose your mind, baby.
It's goodbye,
It's hello, we don't know anymore. Don't freak out and
Don't lose your mind, baby.
I floated in bed like an astronaut. Whole planet lit off my elements. They gon' keep taking this medicine. I'm so dope, let that sediment. Crazy out of my mind. Lately, you don't got time. Suddenly, you ain't studying me. But when I try to go, they baby melody. Oh man, I be goddamn it. Get on my vibe, get on my planet. Hop in my spaceship, hover my thoughts. Free my mind, let's get lost. I'm peddling all this evidence. They ain't having shit, then the hell with it. I ain't having conversations with myself.
cause we ain't never need nobody else. I'm gone. Goodbye is hello anymore. That window, just look up. I've been going crazy all day. You've been going crazy all day. You've been going crazy all day. Don't lose your mind, baby.
It's goodbye,
It's hello
we don't know
anymore. Don't jump out that window.
Just look up, here we go.
I've been going crazy all day. I've been going crazy all day. Don't lose your mind, baby.
It's goodbye, it's hello, we don't know anymore. Don't jump out that window.
Hey,
It's hello,
We don't know anymore.
that window. Just look up, here we go.
I've been going crazy all day. You've been going crazy all day.
We've been going crazy all day.
Don't lose your mind, baby.
Yeah,
Hey,
hey, yeah, hey, yeah. It's goodbye, it's hello, we don't know anymore. Don't freak out and
don't lose your mind, baby.
Thank you. Yeah. Other morning after banger, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Baby.
You've been to a few shows, you know, it gets a little crazy, it gets a little hectic. And you know, that the song itself was like a welcome into the mind of the crazy and out of this world type of person or people that we are. And it was, you know, just for anybody who's ever had like felt like they've had multiple voices, you know, that's, you know, on the outside or on the inside, internally, you know what I mean? Like, hey, don't lose your mind over all this, everything that the world is throwing at you. Focus in and follow through. Like really just telling, like for me, just that therapy, man. Like being able to like say how I feel and like having someone listen to it. Even if it's just me listening to it, you know what I mean? It was like having an outer body experience. You know what I mean? Like I could talk all day about, you know, some of the crazy ideas I have, or like just some of the thought processes. Like London will laugh at me all the day. Like he'll be like, bro, like you're not from here. but it's just like, you know, the things, like, I mean, really, you go on like YouTube or something, you go down a rabbit hole, like your mind will have you thinking some crazy things or like wanting to do even crazier. So you know, it's don't get lost in the sauce, man.
Into the Darkness for both of y'all, what was kind of your approach and your mindset around it?
I felt like it was just kind of like people connecting with one another. Like, I've been going crazy all day. You've been going crazy. Like, everybody's been going crazy in this whole thing, but like you can't lose. You know, you can't lose yourself in all this craziness. So, you know, that as far as hook wise, I think that's kind of what I always imagine when I think of the hook. You know, just don't lose your mind. Like, we're all going crazy. No matter what side of the fence you're on, you're going crazy in some way, whether it's battling some internal things or dealing with some outside political issues or, you know, family, whatever the case is. Everybody's going crazy, but just don't lose your mind.
For me, it's like, you know, every day I beat the case to stay on life. I stay on course, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, honestly, it's like you got to just, you know, stay the course. Keep those blinders on. Don't lose your mind, no matter what's going on around you. Because it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. Hell, if life, I'm sorry for cussing, but if life was easy, like, man, it wouldn't even be worth it, honestly. So, you know, like, right now I feel like we were the perfect people, to build this up. And it's just like, that whole song, the whole mantra, just like, we're here to give people a voice, let people know that they are not alone, because they are not. Everybody, whether you're rich or poor, somebody's there feeling the same way that you are, and you are not alone. So don't lose your mind.
Yep. Clear your head, man. The more you learn, the better you can become. You know what I mean? So, and don't hide away from anything that makes you different, because what makes you different is what got you here in the first place. So don't ever lose sight of all of your values, and just elevate.
Yeah. I think individually we like people gravitate towards us because they sense that you know what I'm saying, us being genuine as people, and we don't like try to get the big head about anything, as far as like we treat people like people, from the janitor to the CEO, like they say. So it's, like we always have been cool. We're never too cool to talk to anybody. Like we always, show appreciation for anybody coming and supporting our stuff, sharing it, everything. And so it's very hard to get somebody out of the house these days, what I'm saying, nowadays, especially because, the world's changed. So I guess, when somebody does take that time to come out to one of our shows, and, like that means the world. Like even more than anything else, just, what I'm saying? And I think people really, they catch that vibe, what I'm saying? Like they really, what I'm saying?
I think too, like just the fact that like you mentioned, like we treat everybody like they're the exact same, you know what I mean? Like we're the ones, instead of like, hey, we got, this show, here and there. Nah, like I'm gonna pull up on you and be like, hey man, hey, appreciate you, coming to the last one. Hey, we got another one. What you doing this weekend? Bring the whole fam, bring everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We go, not necessarily like door to door, but you know what I mean. We like that FaceTime with people. Like we're people.
Yeah, we go to the people.
Yeah,
really. You know what I'm saying?
It's honestly the most important thing that you can do nowadays in a community built off of virtual reality, or something that you can look at on your phone. I think that we all, even to the day of a show, if you need tickets, like even if you don't got the money, like you hit us up. Yeah. You think we ain't gonna make? Gonna make it happen.
Do you want to come?
Like exactly that, and that's how it's just built as a community, and how it's just grown.
Yeah, we create that atmosphere, because we all individually, like, we mess with all kind of people. Like it, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have like a hateful bone in our body as far as that goes. We ain't gonna be like, oh, he's such and such way, so you need to be over here with, like, no, it's not like that. Like, it's really like a big family reunion every time that we,
like too, just the way we was all like brought up. You know what I mean? And like just what we were exposed to. Like we've all gone to, whether it be a predominantly black school or predominantly white school or integrated school. You know what I mean? Like we've private schools, public schools. You know what I mean? We like you said, there's no hateful bone. Like we accept everybody, all walks of life. Like pull up.
Music has no gender. Music has no race. Music smiles just like you do.
Yeah.
And it laughs. So it's just an enjoyable experience for us, and hopefully we can let the people feel that as well.
Mm-hmm.